Mavs lose 99-107.
I'm looking right now. Okay, yeah. Mavs lose. Unfortunately, boy, it's been the West Coast road trip from hell. And if I'm a Mavs fan, I would tell Nasty Nico Harrison, please don't go into any more Mavericks games. The Mavericks are now 0-3 when Nico Harris is in the building live for a Mavericks game. Now 0-3. so hopefully against the Charlotte Hornets, he won't show up on Thursday. So we can get the dub. But yeah, Mavericks now 31-28. Now because of the 2 losses against Golden State, now the Mavericks are now failed into the 9th spot. Big game by Kyrie and Clay late, but that was about it. PJ picked a fine time to have his worst game of the season. Listen, the rebounding was atrocious. The Mavericks couldn't make a shot, especially to start the game. And then at key points, they never could get the lead. They got to close as one, but I mean, they just couldn't get the lead. I mean, the thing that stands out to me for once, as good as the game as Klay Thompson had. Walt alliterated to it because we watched the game. Klay Thompson literally at the rim could have with a layup could have gave the Mavericks the lead, just going to the rim and getting a layup or getting to the foul line. He passes out to Najee Marshall for a missed three, and I think the Lakers come back and hit a shot, and the Lakers never look back after the end. So yeah, frustrating game if you're a Mavs fan. The Mavericks Achilles heel came back and bomb again. They can't make shots and they can't rebound. There's Dwight. Listen, they put Dwight in, but it got worse with him off and up. Mavericks just giving up offensive boards at the end. LeBron. Listen, I had a feeling LeBron was gonna be the story of this game. He's saying, "I don't give a damn. Hell no, I'm not losing this game." And he played like a guy. He played that whole 4th quarter. Let's tell you how much LeBron wanted this game. He played the whole 4th. Usually he don't play the whole 4th quarter. He played the whole 4th quarter in the game, and he showed up and showed out. I think 13 points in that 4th quarter. He had about 3 key offensive rebounds, and basically steered the Lakers to a 107-99 victory. Well,
yeah, good win by the Lakers.
You okay?
Still waiting on that 50-60 point night that was supposed to be happening tonight. That didn't happen, but maybe when they come to the AAC on April 9th.
The Mavericks could have used some of them 15 rebounds he was getting, because they damn sure couldn't read the damn ball. Damn.
Yeah. And I just want to say this to Anthony Davis, while you're out there jaw jacking with Vanderbilt, to quote the great Pat Riley, if you're not out there on the floor, you should probably just shut up.
Listen, man. Anthony Davis probably saying, "Hey, man, how my house doing? How my house and my side chick doing?" It's probably
Kyrie was getting into it, and Vanderbilt was walking off, and Anthony Davis wanted to start jaw jacking and talking noise. I was hoping Vanderbilt probably told him, "Hey, man, get on the court. Why don't you get on the court?"
Dang, man, you so frustrated. AD getting them straight now. Well, hey, try to tell you, man. Hey, man, but listen, AD had a great tribute video. He had a wonderful. We didn't see it, but I heard it was very, very great and very emotional for AD. He's over there looking at LeBron James was so in the monster high fiving AD. He left the floor before the game even started. He said, "I did my job. I'm out of here." But yeah, man, PJ Walt, PJ had just as many points as you and I did. He had no points in this game. He had no points in this game. He had 10 boards, but he had no points in this game. He was all of everything. Kessler Edwards might not been out there.
That can't happen.
PJ, we talked about PJ being the second best scorer since AD is not out there, and even Kyrie talked about it in the last game. And PJ for PJ to get a goose egg, that's inexcusable. To have no points in the game, that's inexcusable. Also, Najee Marshall hit 1 3, but he was god awful shooting. I'm just gonna break down some shooting. Najee Marshall 1 of 5, Dante Exum 2 of 7, Spencer Dinwiddie 2 of 4, Max Christie 2 of 4. PJ took 2 threes, he missed them. Kessler took a 3. Why did he do that? The only 2 guys were high from 3 were Kyrie Irving and Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, 5 for 10 from three. Kyrie Irving 5 from 11 from three. So that was combined 10 for 21. The rest of the guys were god awful as a team. And like I said, if it wasn't Kyrie, Klay came on late, it was basically nothing. You had no points from PJ, 4 from Kessler Edwards, no points from Omax Prosper. I mean, Walt almost lost his mind trying to get Omax Prosper off the floor in the first half. Najee Marshall only had 9. Dwight Powell had 2. Spencer Dinwiddie had 9. Dante Exum had 8, but he got injured, left the game. But he was erratic early part of the game and somewhat sparingly in the third quarter. So not a good shooting night for the Mavericks. If you look at it, the Mavericks shoot 35% they shoot 36% from the field. Walt, let me tell you something. If you shoot a better 3-point percentage than you shoot a better field goal percentage, that's key to lose. The Mavericks shot 39% from three. They shot 36% from the field. That tell you how bad it was a shooting night for the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah. I mean, Klay came on strong in the second half, but just wasn't enough.
Yeah, I mean, he was god off in the first quarter. I mean, he was missing everything. And also, like we talked about it before, rebounding. Mavericks get out rebounded totally, 57-45. But the story of the game was the offensive boards in the fourth quarter. I'm just gonna read the stats. The Lakers got 6 offensive boards to the Mavericks 1. That's the game. Those 6 offensive boards were put back dunks by either Rudy or LeBron James. So you lose the rebounding battle. You use the shooting. You don't shoot the ball well. Turnovers were decent. You got total turnover. I mean, turnovers you were okay on that. Points in the paint, you got clobbered again, 52-34. That's no AD. So the AD effect. So you get clobbering points in the paint again, like you did against the Golden State Warriors. So until AD gets back, it's gonna be a problem as far as getting points in the paint for this team. So you got to shoot the ball well, and the Mavericks didn't do that, and they got handed a 107-90. This game was there for the taking. It was right there for the taking, but the Mavericks couldn't. They couldn't get it.
I ain't miss you the I told you so on the Luka triple double tonight. Listen, I already told you he can have a triple double. As long as
but you say he didn't get the dub. He got the dub. Listen, he got the triple double and the dub.
I've been about how Luka Doncic is gonna cook the Mavericks. He was gonna have 50 or 60 points, and he didn't. So
but man, he had 19, 15, and 12. I mean, good. He filled up that. He filled up that.
Where's the 50 or 60 points that y'all promised me he was gonna get you?
I don't know. I ain't promised you that, but he did have. He did it.
So for revenge tonight.
I ain't promise you that. He did that. He did that 19, 15, 12. He also, if you look at it, he also had 3 steals and 3 blocks. So he filled up that.
That ain't 50 or 60 points that everybody was swearing he was getting tonight. He was coming.
I don't know. I don't know who you talking. It ain't me, because I never said that.
He came out. He was gonna cook the Mavs tonight.
Unfortunately, LeBron James cooked. and what's called
a triple double is still some revenge. That a triple double is not what y'all said. Y'all said that he was gonna get 50 or 60 points on the average.
Whoa. Calm down. Oosa.
I'm not even trying to figure out where the 50 or 60 points that he was supposed to get.
Oosa. See, it's still Tuesday.
And LeBron James won this basketball game. It was not Luka Doncic. So
LeBron James, he said he wasn't winning this damn. LeBron said he wasn't losing this damn game. And boy, he did lose it. He was the most dominant force out there. I mean, he was bowing guys in the mouth. He was shoving guys out the way. He was bully balling.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a serious question.
Are you trying to be serious now?
Yeah. Let me ask you a serious question. Did the Lakers win this game or did the Mavericks lose this game? I feel like the Mavericks lost it more than the Lakers won it.
I can agree on that.
Too many.
It was right on the table. It was the Mavericks about 5 or 6 chances the game was either tied or it was a 1-point game, and the Mavericks, they either had a turnover or they couldn't make a shot. The most egregious play was the Klay Thompson play where he was literally at the rim for a layup and he passed it out to Najee Marshall. Why, I don't know. Najee Marshall was 1 of 5 from 3, and Najee Marshall continued that little bricks, that building those houses he was doing. He missed that shot, and the Lakers never looked back. Official Keith says, I guess this is addressed to you, Walt. Lakers won it. Take your L. Oh, it's Tovash.
Oh God, it gets even worse.
What are you talking about, man? That's one of our brothers. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Tovash, you good? Unmute him, man. Unmute him.
How we doing, guys?
We are. Listen, man. It is a Tuesday. I am doing fantastic. Listen, I'm doing fantastic. My income check about to come in, so I'm doing very well. So how you doing? How you doing, Vosh? How you doing, man?
Mission accomplished. If you're a Mavericks fan, mission damn accomplished. Oh, I'm sorry. If you're a Luka fan, mission accomplished. This is what happens when you get rid of somebody like that. They come back and they stalk your dreams. They haunt your dreams forever and ever. And then every single night you wake up, you look around, and then there's the killer standing there in the corner. That's Luka. And he's going to torment your ass for the rest of his career, Mavericks fans. Just get ready. Nico, just get ready. You can go to the games on the road and then hide here in Dallas. Nico, just get ready. Mr. Dumont, just get ready.
Tomas, I said before the at the start of the show, Nico now, the Mavericks are now 0-3 when Nico is in the building for a Mavericks game. 0-3 now. So
on the road, right?
No, road, right? He was at that Sacramento game. He's at that Sacramento game.
Okay, so post Luka.
Yeah, post Luka. See, he wasn't at the Houston game. At least he wasn't in the stands, or he wasn't as far the build, as far the bowl. Or he may have been outside. Somebody say he didn't come. But him being in the arena, they're 0-3. They're 0-3.
Yeah, because Houston is too close to home. There's a lot of Mavericks fans down there in Houston. And hey, Mavericks fans, get ready because on Thursday he's gonna be here too. So he sits right across from the Mavericks bench. He sits like right across from the Mavericks bench, up a little bit, but in the 100s. And then he sits in seat number 2. Mike Finley sits in seat number 1. And then Nico sits in seat number 2. Feel free to go find
it. Hey, at the crypt today, Tovash, I don't know if you saw on social media when Luka was shooting free throws, everybody was chanting, "Thank you, Nico."
Thank you, Nico.
Thank you, Nico.
Thank you, Nico.
I mean, damn. What do they feel about? What do they feel? Supposed to feel about AD? They said, "Thank you, Nico."
You got okay. So like, okay. So Laker fans pretty much showed up, and then like with Nico going on the road, what was it?
Yeah, he went to Golden State. He went to Golden State in here.
So like he went to Golden State, and then what the hell is Rob Pelinka doing in Golden State game, bro?
Oh, that was for Eagle Dollar. He was his agent.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'll give him that. I'll give him a pass. But like him, I guarantee you, him and Nico, Rob Pelinka and Nico went out to dinner in San Francisco. I guarantee you.
Rob Pelinka probably tell him, "Hey man, you want to trade me? You want to trade me Kyrie too? You want to go ahead and trade me Kyrie? Go ahead, man."
Yeah, feel free to send us lively and everything else. Because the Lakers need bigs now. The Lakers need bigs now. So don't hey, check this out. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Lively end up going to the Lakers.
I would put past anything. I would put past anything.
Don't be surprised. Lively will not end his career at the Dallas Mavericks. I guarantee you.
Probably not. He probably hate him too. I think his agent's Bill Duffy. Walt, anything to add, man?
No, y'all got it.
What? What? Hold on.
going.
That's something I used to say. Y'all got it. What? What?
Don't worry about me. I'm just over here trying to get the highlights ready.
We was waiting on it. We was waiting on it. Tomas, while I was trying to get the highlights ready. This if you're a Mavs fan, this was a bad loss. The Mavs now dropped to 9th in the West after losing to Golden State Warriors on Sunday and then turn around losing today. I said it was a must win and needed to get this win. Now that puts more pressure on them against a Charlotte Hornet team who they lost to on MLK day. We went to Raw that day. Walt, I mean, Walt say you got it. Tobias, how much pressure is on the Mavericks to win against the Hornets? I think that's on Thursday. Against the undermanned Hornets team.
I was just talking about this a while ago with a couple of fellas here at the bar. So, like, Charlotte just lost to Golden State tonight, and they got routed, right? The Mavericks just came off an emotional loss, and so now you got both of those teams basically going to the airport pretty much right now, and then coming here to Dallas maybe overnight or maybe tomorrow afternoon for a Thursday tilt. So shoot around will probably be tomorrow night, or they probably won't have one at all. I don't know Charlotte's injury report, but it's like looking at the Mavericks and what they had to go through tonight. Kyrie didn't get any younger tonight, but he gave me 35 points. Okay.
Hold on. Okay, it's from Kyrie. It's from Kyrie.
No, Coach Kidd.
Oh, Coach Kidd. Okay. Well, nobody died. Nobody died. He got his glasses off? No, he's got it on. Look like he said, "How the hell we trade Luka?" Look.
Yeah, I scored you by 8.
Yeah, we had good looks that just didn't go down. I thought 5 possessions there. We had a couple good looks at threes and some good looks at layups and just didn't go down.
How would you describe what you guys got from Kyrie tonight?
He was great. He was great on both ends, and again, as leadership, and he was aggressive and got good looks. He probably would think that he had some good looks at layups that didn't fall for him, but I thought he was great. And then being able to play off his teammates' shots, he was good, really good.
You guys were down 16 in the first half. I mean, what did you just think about the overall effort to get back in that one?
Yeah, the effort was high. I mean, we expected them to come out, and as you said, we got down 16, but we kept fighting, and we had a lot of opportunities to take the lead. That the ball just didn't fall for us.
On these nights like tonight when Kyrie's pretty much the only one that has it going in the first half, I guess, why do you think it was so difficult for other guys to kind of get a rhythm?
Yeah, I don't know if they didn't get a rhythm. They just didn't make shots. It's basketball. You can't be perfect. You're not going to make them all. And so PJ didn't make any tonight, and we still had a chance to get the lead in that game and find a way to win on the road against a very talented team. And so it just shows the character and that group in there. You can say underman, next man up. We put ourselves in a position to get a win, and we came up short.
How do you think you guys handled kind of the circumstances of the night, the hype, the hoopla, the emotion of facing Luka, and then just the challenge of defending him?
I thought we did a great job of the emotion of the game, understanding what our game plan and our job was to try to find a way to win. We put ourselves in a position, came up short, but I thought the guys fought. As you brought up, we were down 16, and we didn't let go of the rope. We kept fighting and found our way into this game, and could have went either way, but they were the better team tonight.
What do you think got Clay going tonight?
I thought Clay was great in that stretch there. He got us going.
Okay, well,
What the hell happened?
Coach Kidd. Yeah, they abruptly cut Coach Kidd off.
Earthquake in Los Angeles. Breaking news.
Yeah, man. Like Coach, I'm gonna alliterate what Coach Kidd said right quick, and I'm gonna hand it to Tovash. Um, had a lot. Listen, the Mavericks had some opportunities to take the game. Like I said, they had about 4 or 5 possessions in the fourth. Where the lead was either tied or it was a 1 point lead by the Lakers. And I'm gonna keep alliterating on it. Klay Thompson going to the rim, has a layup, or at least try to get a layup, get to the foul. He passes to Najee Marshall, who bricks a three, and then after the Lakers never look back. You remember that play right there, but the Mavericks still had opportunities at the doorstep, but just couldn't make shots when they needed to make shots. And like I said before, said at the halftime break, guys, it's a make or miss league, and that was the story of this game. If the Mavericks just get to 40% from either way, from the field or from three, they win this game. But those the breaks. LeBron was a beast. He was a demon. He had a refuse to lose look on his face. He played like I told Vosh, like I told Walt, LeBron played the whole fourth quarter. He rarely does that. He usually sits to start the fourth quarter. He played the whole fourth quarter. But listen, good things for the Mavericks. Kyrie played his ass off today, offensive, defensive. But this is the problem. He got no help as far as playmaking and perimeter. Can he keep this up? Because he's going to have to the whole year. Can he keep this up the whole year? Can his body going to let him keep this up the whole year? Because this was a playoff atmosphere game, and Kyrie treated it that way. But the fact of the matter is, like I said before, losing Luka is the problem, that you don't have that other playmaker to say, well, I can just rest and then he got it. Having AD, that helps. But like I said, I told this guy on my threads, Tovash, AD is a finisher. He's not a playmaker. He's a finisher as far as low posts and stuff like that. So it's on Kyrie to have to carry this team. Does he have enough in the tank to do it? Bosh?
If Kyrie has to default to AD, Kyrie is going to dribble his body loose. Because what's going to happen is AD is not going to be there for us. It's just not going to be a thing. We keep defaulting to, what if AD comes back? What if AD is healthy? It's been that way his whole career. And so I've been saying that his whole career. I never wanted AD here unless he was a healthy person. But he's never been that dude. LeBron traded AD away because he was never that healthy person. Okay? With that being said, all right. Yes, we may get a run of AD being healthy for 2 to 3 weeks. The Mavericks may have to just capitalize on that 2 to 3 week period where AD is healthy. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. He's going to give you 20, 16, and 4 blocks. It's going to be amazing. The Mavericks have to win games in that stint. The Mavericks have to make a move in that stint. When I say make a move, like make a move in the standings. Or if we're at the playoffs, the Mavericks, pretty much may have to dance around Oklahoma City. May have to dance around
Denver,
the Timberwolves, people like that. And then Denver. I think this year the Mavericks will pretty much have to face the Nuggets. And so, yeah, I mean, now we can get in those trenches and we can say, hey, man, Luka carved up OKC last year. Luka carved up the T-Wolves last year. Luka got to the finals last year, and he was your best player. Now we got to worry about Kyrie being that dude, and Kyrie needs help because he's 34, 35 years old. And so, what's going to happen is, at the end of the day, y'all, it's going to be kind of fun to see the Mavericks win the first round, right? And then in the second round, they may have a test on them. And then maybe AD balls out, maybe Kyrie balls out, but the Mavericks may lose in a 7-game series. And then guys like me and Kendrick and all the Luka, pretty much anybody that loves Luka and still don't understand what the hell is going on between Nico's ears and Dumont's ears will be like, see, I told you so. If you had a killer on the court, or if you had a killer on your sideline, then maybe you get past this one team that we're struggling against right now. So, yeah, I mean, Luka did what he needed to do last year. It was year 7, right? We always talk about LeBron and Jordan and everybody getting to year 7 and getting to the finals. LeBron lost in year 7 in the finals. Jordan won the championship in year 7. But Jordan had to go, Jordan had to go against like Detroit and the Knicks and people like basically kicking his ass. Luka had to do the same thing, but now his story is rewritten because now Luka got his ass kicked against the Celtics, and then all of a sudden his own flesh and blood ate him. His own flesh and blood, pretty much got rid of him. And so now Luka has to rewrite his chapter in year 7 and year 8. It's not like the NFL with Dak Prescott. And so, with all that being said, bro, Luka has a new book that he's writing. The Mavericks have their same book, and it's called Bullshit. And now the Mavericks, everybody's now looking at themselves like, hey, what the hell do we do now? Can we conform to Luka being gone and not talk about Luka? Sure. Can the Mavericks win championship? Sure. Can the Mavericks beat Jokic and beat Anthony Edwards and beat Shea Gilgeous-Alexander? Sure. Do I think it's possible? Sure, yeah. Do I think it's going to happen? I don't. And so that's the thing. You lose hope when you lost that guy. The Mavericks don't have hope anymore because now you got a horrible Anthony Davis and everybody else. And so now we're depending on Klay Thompson to carry you in the fourth quarter. Now we're hoping that Max Christie can bury 3 3-pointers in the fourth quarter. Really? That's all we got right now? Klay Thompson, Kyrie Irving, and Max Christie with a sprinkle in of PJ Washington? That's not fun. That's not fun Mavericks basketball. Go ahead, Walt. I see your face.
Well, while Walter's got his face going, I'm gonna give the Mavericks schedule. And like I said, AD is going to be evaluated on the 6th. That's evaluated. It don't mean he's playing. That means he's going to be evaluated. Hope it's good news. But before then, you got Charlotte on Thursday. Gotta have it. Milwaukee, good Lord, good luck. Sacramento, who just beat you, and then Milwaukee again at Milwaukee on Wednesday on the 5th. And then AD gets evaluated on the 6th. Then you had Friday, you're back at home against a tough Memphis team. So it's right now, it's about survival. The Mavericks got to get the Charlotte game. They got to get the Charlotte game. They got to get they need to go 3-0. They got to get Charlotte, Milwaukee, and Sacramento. They got to get all 3. You probably end up losing in Milwaukee on Wednesday on the 5th. And then the Memphis game is a toss-up. Memphis playing some good basketball, by the way. Then you got Phoenix. They're done. You can get that game. San Antonio. So things pick up easier. By this time, I think if everything goes right, you could see AD. I don't think you're gonna see him against in the Memphis game. I think you can see AD that Sunday afternoon at the 9th at home against Phoenix. That's my target date for AD getting back for the Mavericks. If everything goes right. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, let's take a look at the highlights.
Really? Let's take a look at the highlights. Really? That's my guy. That's my guy right there. That's my guy. Let's take a look at the highlights. That's my guy. I thought we were gonna get some analysis like Tovaj and myself, and then let's look at the highlights. That's my guy.
Let's take a look at this disaster that happened tonight.
Tovaj, I ain't seen a man. Tovaj, I haven't seen a man ready for Monday. I haven't seen a man ready for Wednesday. Wednesday all my life.
Wednesday is here. It's already Wednesday.
Well, you got a minute to go. It's 11:59. You got 1 minute to go.
You know what's funny, Kansas? You know what's funny? He's as defeated as I was on February 1st. What was me on February 1st?
Can we appreciate Tovaj's shirt though? I mean, I guess.
It goes Kyrie with the 3. I mean, Kyrie gave you everything he had. He was locked in today, man. Look at the steal, hustling, playing defense. Then with the 3 right there. right there. But unfortunately, nobody else had that shot in the first half. I mean, good Lord. Hey, and me and Walt was talking about it, boy. It was Brick City up there. It was looking with the Detroit. I think he looked over at Nico and said, "Yeah, bitch." Yeah. That's Kyrie playing bully ball. Look at Kyrie. Kyrie really wanted this one, man. He really wanted this one.
Luka had all those rebounds because, bro, the Mavericks was putting up so many damn bricks.
Yeah, man. Listen, I know the city of Los Angeles had them forest fires, but let me tell you what, the Dallas Mavericks contribute to the rebuild of that city. Boy, they was putting up bricks.
Bro, hey, tonight the Mavericks was like habitat for humanity, boy. Jimmy Carter was
they was habitat for humanity. They was habitat for humanity, boy. They was contributing. They were building houses, boy. Good Lord. Oh my goodness. Come on, Clay. Come on, Clay. You can't get bullet ball. Come on, Clay. You can't get bullet ball. Austin Reeves looking
ridiculous.
Look,
That pass was so stupid.
Tobias, Austin Reeves looking at Clay Thompson like he Josh Green when Josh Green tried to step to him about 4 years ago. You remember that?
Kyrie with the new look.
Hey, Austin Reeves should be in that Luka, bro. Because you can learn from him.
I like Austin Reeves' game, man. His game was smooth.
Hey, what was saying something about Kyrie's good look? To me, he was like Randy Moss tonight. I was like, what the
hell? I heard they did it like Randy Moss, man. He did it kind of like Randy Moss.
Yeah.
I said, man, why you shave it off? I mean, you know Kyrie was like, he shaved all of her off, man. He tried to look like 22-year-old Kyrie.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, Max Christie with the turnover.
Max Christie was a disappointment tonight, too.
Come on, you like Max Christie.
I do like Max Christie, but he was a disappointment. He was nervous coming back and playing at the crypt.
He saw LeBron. He saw LeBron. LeBron shook his head at him and said,
He froze up tonight.
That deceleration. Luka's always known to do. There's Kyrie.
He'll speed you up and then slow you down real quick. That's a big time hit right there, Kai.
Got the big shot from Kai. Just he didn't have anything else for nobody else. I think this was Spencer Dinwiddie's only highlight, was it? His only highlight. Good turnover by Najee Marshall.
That's another guy who fumbled the bag tonight too. Najee Marshall.
Come on, man, you got straights for all these guys. Good Lord. I thought you said all these guys can play. Didn't you? Hold on. Didn't you?
Everybody, what?
Because they didn't show up.
Tobias, hold on. This guy been saying for the last week that all these guys were hoopers. He said, quote, the Mavericks finally got a bunch of hoopers. They don't have a bunch of guys just standing around and miss threes. Wow. I guess they had how that came to fruition. They had a bunch of guys miss threes.
And then also, whatever happened to the Luka that stops the ball? Whatever happened to Luka that slows the ball down? That boy was getting that ball to the court so fast, dude. Like all that fast break action right there. So all of a sudden now he can have a wide receiver. So now he's the quarterback now. But it was he's slowing the ball down. He's grinding into a halt. Tonight he look like damn Tom Brady, bro.
Yeah, man. Listen. LeBron said that's his receiver. Listen, Clay this when Clay started getting heated up, and Mavericks got back in the game. Somebody finally showed up and tried to make some shots. He wasn't getting it for anybody else. Lord Jesus, they had Dwight Powell out there. There's the lob dunk. Yeah, there it is. I mean, they had Dwight Powell. Trying to check LeBron James. That's how bad it was. That's Clay again with the three.
Yeah, that was a very bad idea.
I said, what are we doing? We got LeBron. And that wasn't the only time. The only one LeBron said, I can go to the hole. This dude.
Tied the game up. Here's
LeBron. LeBron refusing to lose. Refusing to lose. He said, hell no, we ain't losing this game. Wow. Come on, PJ. You can't get shielded on the box. PJ, this was just inexcusable. PJ had, no points, Tovash. He had no points, and then got this with the dunk on the other end. Good grief. That was church right there. Even Walt said it's over. At the 4-minute mark, say it's over. LeBron got look, he got a little Max Christie on him. Offensive rebounds. Spencer Dinwiddie, where you at? Rudy getting an offensive board. Miss Kyrie trying to do what he can, but he's saying, "Damn."
That was the possession right there after Luka just got his triple double right there.
Yeah. Luka telling
that out, Bosh.
Luka telling Kyrie, "Good luck." Now you gonna see how I feel. We got a bunch of guys can't shoot. You got a bunch of guys can't shoot. Good luck. Now you gonna know how I feel.
That was not a foul, either, Luka. You're right, Luka. That was not a foul, sir.
How many minutes did Luka play in the fourth quarter?
I think he played the whole fourth quarter.
No, I don't think he played the whole fourth quarter. All right, we got Klay Thompson at the podium.
Somebody asked Klay why he passed that ball out on that layup.
Oh my God, dude, that made me so mad, dude.
All right, here goes Klay. Maybe we get Dwayne Price to ask him.
Pass it to a guy that's 1 of 5 from 3.
Yeah, good God.
Not too many chances. They had open shots. What was your takeaway from the night's game?
I thought we fought hard. I think we could, but I thought we played a great game as far as effort and intensity. There's a couple possessions I wish I got back instead of kicking out the 3. You gotta take those layups. But tough trip on the West Coast, but there's a lot of positives to go back home with.
What was that like facing Luka for the first time?
It was strange, but he's a competitive guy, and so are we. So it was fun to battle. I know we'll see him at least one more time and maybe twice, but it was strange at first. But once you run up and down the court a couple times, it's just another basketball game.
You played in a lot of big games before, but how much mental toughness does it take to play in a game like this where emotions are heightened?
This is a big regular season game, but it doesn't fit the bill of a Game 7 or elimination game or a world championship. But it is still a big moment. Anytime you face someone who did as much as Luka did for us, there's going to be emotions involved. So I thought we did a good job of playing through that and sticking together.
And then you obviously went back to play Golden State for the first time earlier this season.
3 times.
3 times.
What's up with that? Why we got to go there 3 times? They only got to come to us once.
And it was the extra game after
come on. But we don't make the schedule.
Was there anything that you told Max about going against your former team for the first time that he kind of
not really. Max is a true pro, and he doesn't need that much coaching, especially on the emotional side. And I've been incredibly impressed with his game as his teammate, and he's got a super bright future.
Like a week before the trade happened, you were talking in Dallas about when you knew Luka was special was when he got Kobe out of the house. I mean, I don't know. Did you think about that at all again when it happened? I mean, how have you just processed it? It's just kind of funny that came up the week before it happened.
Yeah, that's life, and I stand by what I said. I mean, that is true. You get Kobe out the house to watch you play, and you got something special. So Luka is obviously special talent. You don't make the All-NBA first team 5 times without being that gifted. And but you got to put it past you got to put it in the past, because there's no point in going back, because then you just can't appreciate what's ahead. And we got to just hold down the fort until we get healthy. But I really believe in this team, especially when we're whole. I know what a championship team looks like and feels like, and I know we have what it takes to do that. We just got to get whole and hold down the fort until we're healthy.
When you play a game like this, Clay, and it's so close in their building, do you allow yourself to think about what would have happened if you had your bigs?
Oh, yeah, every time, even in Golden State. That's human nature. You think about what it looks like when we're whole, and that keeps us going, and it's exciting, really. I mean, there will be a day where our team is completely healthy, and we will cherish those moments because the NBA season is the war of attrition. So we just got to get right at the right time.
Clay, I know how hard you work, how much you put into this game, but you having your family, your friends, you being healthy, knocking down shots, playing the game the right way always. How is it for you, just being able to be out here doing what you love, but then also, just doing it at a high level and still being at that high level that a lot of people try and doubt and do whatever they want, but you always show them the opposite?
I don't take it for granted. Just even playing as many games I've played in this year, being in the lineup consistently. It was really cool seeing Dr. Ferkel tonight. That man reattached my Achilles, so to see him and see how far I've come from the operating table to being out there on a nightly basis, it's a huge accomplishment for myself, and I don't take every night in an NBA jersey. To me is just an honor, and I've enjoyed every second of being a Dallas Maverick, and I know there's so much greatness ahead for us. We just got to stay the course.
What's the biggest challenge in facing a team with both LeBron James and Luka Doncic on it, given they both have unique, similar skill sets, especially from an IQ perspective?
I think the challenge would have to be what LeBron's doing is incredible, and they do play similar, so you got to try and just make it hard for them. And, we threw a lot of doubles at them, and they are great passers, so it's like a chess match, but it's incredibly fun anytime you get to match up with great players. Nice. No problem.
Kendrick, Vosh, to what Clay was saying, if we had just one big, do you think we win this game tonight?
First of all, we answered the layup question.
Yeah, he did. He answered the layup question. He answered it. He answered the layup question. He said if I just go for the layup instead of passing it out, we take. He answered it without even anybody asking him.
Nobody even asked him. He was the only person that damn asked him. I don't know if he saw it on Twitter, but I tweeted it. And then after that,
he knew it. Tomas, he knew he should have went ahead and went for that layup instead of passing it out passing out for a 3-point shooter. Najee Marshall, who wasn't hitting the damn thing tonight. But To go to your question, if you had a decent big, you probably win this game. But the problem is this, and I hate to be cruel, but I'm gonna say it. The problem with the Mavericks is we've been saying this all year. If the Mavericks were whole, if the Mavericks wasn't injured, the reason why the record is the way it is because they've been injured the whole year. They just can't catch a break with injuries. And the fact of the matter is, I think Tobias would agree with me. I think Tobias hit me up on this. Listen, I like Derek Lively, but he's injury prone. He just is. Since he's injury prone. He catches injuries. The same thing we talked about Derek Lively. Walt, you hipped us on this. Why is Derek Lively on the ground all the time? Why is he holding something? Why is he always falling in lane? Because he gets dinged a lot, and then he finally
Gafford.
Daniel Gafford. He finally catches the injury that takes him out, and then we all know the history of AD. Ever since coming out of Kentucky, going to New Orleans, he's caught injuries every which way, whether it's fingers, shoulders, groins, hamstrings, calves, strained knees. It's always something. So yeah, but the fact of the matter is, I think Tovash would agree with me. Your three bigs can't stay on the floor. Availability is the best ability, and your three bigs, as good as they are, they aren't really available all the time if you want to make a real decent championship run.
Can I piggyback off that?
Go ahead.
So, will anybody disagree with me if I say that the Mavericks, outside of maybe, let's see, the 92 Bulls, of having the best three front court players in the league collectively? And but what I mean is tongue in cheek. I'm being tongue in cheek when I say the 93 Bulls. That was Bill Whittington, Will Perdue, Cliff Levingston, Bill Cartwright, guys like that. The Mavericks have three of the best dudes in their front court in the league. And they're not available. And that's a crime, dude. That's a damn shame because I think that okay, so Nico, outside of Derek Lively, Nico made those moves, right? And I think outside of Derek Lively, he pretty much trying to make Luka's life comfortable, right? And it all backfired on him because once you take away one good piece from a movement, then you ain't got shit. With that being said, I think that Lively, Gafford, and of course Anthony Davis. Bro, I'm sorry when I said this, but like, what in the Chet Holmgren is going on with it? It's a situation like that. Oklahoma City went and got Hartenstein because Chet Holmgren is not healthy. And with Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren, I think maybe in the playoffs, something like that, then they will be just fine. The Mavericks have always had a problem with a big being healthy. KP was one of those guys. And I mean, right now, AD is KP. He's a darker skinned version of KP, Kristaps Porzingis. And then so now I'm looking at Derek Lively going, hey man, listen, you went to Duke, you played for Coach K, I love you. I love your game, everything you do. You deserve all the accolades. But you're never available on the court to help out Luka or to help out Kyrie or to help out Klay Thompson or anybody else, dude. If KJ is your best, like big dude, that's saying something. And it's kind of sad. It's a shame, dude. It's a shame. It's a shame because the Mavericks can be so much promising than what they really are. But they cannot stay on the court. And it's their main thing, dude. And it's sad.
Right.
It's sad because everybody told me when Luka left, everybody told me, everybody told Kendrick, everybody told Sham, everybody told EA, and other Mavericks fans for life. Notice I didn't mention Walt's name. Everybody told us, hey man, the Mavericks gonna be all right. The Mavericks gonna be just fine. The Mavericks gonna have that going for them when everybody's healthy. When everybody's healthy. There's always that caveat when everybody's healthy. So at this very point in the season, we're almost in March right now, y'all, and nobody's fucking healthy. And so I look to April and I go, anybody gonna stay healthy then? We're basically asking basketball guys to bless us with at least two people to stay healthy. But you can't get that. Right. Gafford was that guy, but even Gafford's down now. And again, I'll say it. It's a shame that they can't stay healthy in the big department because everybody else is clicking. And also you got Richard Grimes, but everybody else is clicking. So when Luka goes, so goes your Mavericks. That's a damn shame.
The scary thing about, and I'm gonna stay on Derek Lively, is that this is what worries me about him. I think the kid has so much potential, but the fact of the matter is, you talked about Chet Holmgren. when bigs start catching injuries early in their career, early when they start catching, injuries. Usually, when bigs start getting injured early in career, they never stop catching injuries. That's just it's just a weird thing. You can go back in the history books. Good bigs that done caught injuries to their legs or whatever it may be, and they can't stop getting injured. I don't know what it's about. Maybe it's because of the weight or the stress that goes on their lower body. And that would worry me about Derek. Like he's got all. I keep saying he's got
I hate
all.
to interrupt you, but we got Kyrie Irving at the podium.
Oh, we got Kai. Okay, yeah, no problem. Let's interrupt me about Kai.
All right, let's go to Reed.
Kyrie, it was a tie game midway through the fourth quarter, and they outscored you guys 16-8 down the stretch. What was your takeaway? What happened those last 6 minutes of the game?
Man, it was just a lot of our effort was there with just our body positioning, and they were taking advantage of just where we were spaced out on the floor defensively. They got a few fast break layups. Braun was creating space in that dunker, and then down the stretch they made the effort plays that were necessary to get the win, which created that separation for them. So.
Kyrie, Luka talked a lot about the emotions of tonight's game, and part of that included you. He called you mi hermano. What was it like going against him?
Awkward as shit. It was awkward, but now I could talk about the emotions of it. It was awkward, but at the same time, it was fun. We got a chance to, feel like we were in practice all over again, going at each other. That was a good reflection point. And then just, seeing the crowd cheer for him and just get him going and see him make some of the tough shots that I've seen him make thousands of times. That's probably made it even more awkward. But, it was fun. It was fun competing. A lot of high-level basketball players out there, a lot of high-level plays, high IQ plays. It's what you want to be a part of as a competitor. And you could tell J.J. Redick was trying to prepare the guys emotionally, especially Luka, and I feel like he handled himself well. It was a good show out in LA against two good teams.
Yeah, it was good, Kai. First off, got to give you your credit. Even before I started the media company, been to several of your games, and you hoop every single time. Never once question if you give it your all, and you do that every single time. But want to talk to you, bro. You scored a lot of your buckets in only 3 dribbles or less. Like, I had to ask you because, in this time, kids feel like they got to take a million dribbles to get to their spots. But you, even with all the creativity, you took 3 dribbles or less to score. If you look at it, it's only like 1 bucket where you took more. Yeah. So, for you, how important is that, doing that?
It's very important. It's part of the adjustments that I make, the night before the game, or, watching film right before the game, just knowing how the defense is going to be playing me. I'm getting a lot of strong wings, very, lengthy at that in terms of being able to force me into positions out there on the floor where help is, or guard me one-on-one pretty tough. So 3 dribbles sometimes is all you need, and all you can use. Space closes up really quick. So trying to be efficient with that. And, if I take more than 3 dribbles, that double team comes pretty fast. So I got to get the ball either out of my hands or go try to make a play. And that's what I was trying to do tonight. A few of them were successful, a few of them weren't. But, I just take it to the bank of my memory. I take it to my memory bank, just being able to adjust moving forward and seeing how guys are going to play against me. Appreciate that, though.
Kyrie, I think Lucas said after the game, relationship y'all have is just deeper than basketball.
For sure.
I was just curious, in the time y'all spent together, why do you think it was just a strong relationship between y'all? How'd y'all just develop that?
Because we had a lot of fun, bro. We went to Madrid. We started preseason in Abu Dhabi, which helped us out a lot, man. When you're on the road and you get to know someone and their family and you're introducing everybody to your friends. And, Madrid was very special because that's where he played. And I got a chance to meet some of his friends and his support system out there. And I think that just carried over into the season. And, he was in, just great spirits, coming into the last season. And it was easy to, compliment him while he's having an MVP season, MVP caliber season. I feel like he, if not deserved MVP, he finished second, but at the same time, he carried us a lot of the way where, I was injured or hurt. And, he carried the brunt of responsibility. So I think for me, it was respect there before we played together, but then playing with him, he's just, innocent kid at the same time, just ultra talented, whole world's in front of him. You want to protect people like that too, because I feel like sometimes people come at him crazy, which is unnecessary, and he responds in his own way, but he's not from America. He's not used to the degenerative culture here, at times, especially when the narrative starts spinning. So my goal was just to protect him, man. And that's why it goes deeper than basketball. Been out a few times where just our families have connected, and, this is one of those lifetime things for me. I think he feels the same way. If he doesn't, I'll put him in a headlock.
You guys just got a little glimpse of what this looks like with AD, and obviously you haven't seen the full thing with D Live in the mix. How much time do you think you guys need to be able to kind of get ramped up with that dude to have a reasonable chance to see how
Make a
good you
push?
can be? Yeah, and how do you feel about kind of the possibilities at this point, based on some hope, obviously, but very little actual evidence?
Yeah, that's a good question, man. I mean, we even framed it. Well, just to answer your second part of your question, I mean, is this a strong focus? This is still a deep focus here, and that's not going to change, especially as I'm getting prepared and as I'm talking to my teammates and the coaching staff is relaying things to me. Obviously we have injuries, and getting AD back would be tremendous. We want to get fully healthy, or as close to 100% as he can be. Like you said, we've seen glimpses of it, but I think the ramp up period is going to be an adjustment period too. I don't think it would be as hard of an adjustment just because he's a big and he's agile. He's able to pass, shoot, dribble. He's able to play without the basketball. He's able to lead us defensively and get himself going. So we're just going to be leaning in on his IQ and leaning on his skill sets and allowing him to play in space and be the player he's been, and also raise it to another level now that he's playing with other players that can complement him in a different way, other than when he was playing at Lakers. So I'm excited about that, man. As a point guard, as one of the lead guards on the team, I'm excited to just throw it down to somebody, let them take the double team, and let me just play on the backside, you know what I mean? Or let me just play, 4-on-3 and make the decisions. But until that point comes, I'm just going to keep, ramping up what I'm doing and limit my turnovers, finish at the rim a little bit better. I missed some easy bunnies tonight. But yeah, just our margin for error right now is really small. So a lot of shots got to go in, and we got to get a lot of stops consecutively in order to be in the game. And down the stretch we were, but those effort plays, man, those 50-50 basketballs, position plays, and just thinking the game time, shot clock, what's going on, and everybody getting used to playing like that. There were some shots out there where guys felt confident. I'm going to always support that. So are the coaches. And, now it's just getting the best shot possible where we have our legs underneath us. It's a great shot for all of us, and it's not rushed.
Kyrie, what did it mean for you to see Kobe and Gianna's statue?
Man, it meant everything to me, man. It meant everything to me. I needed that before the game. I was, I don't know if anybody in here has ever dealt with that avoiding feeling, avoiding things that you know are going to kind of be painful or hurt you. And it's going to be best for you at the same time. That was one of those things. I hadn't been to the statue just because I was, all in my head, all in my emotions the last few times we've come here. And, obviously I've paid my respects to his family as well. And I always try to, Vanessa and the kids. At the same time, sitting in front of that statue just felt different. And I needed that before the game, just for my own peace of mind as I move forward in my healing journey. It's been a long time since I've had to face something like that. So sitting there before the game probably wasn't ideal timing, but I know I needed to do it. So I'm grateful, man, especially as God watches over me and Gigi and Kobe and a lot of my ancestors are watching over me. So I'm just grateful. I don't take those moments for granted.
When you had the three bounce in the fourth quarter, you gave the fist pump. Was that intentionally a little Kobe?
Yeah, I'm a little troll, man, at times. I definitely was giving that Kobe fist like a few times. Kobe held it a little bit longer like this, and he would grit his teeth. But for me, I was just like, yes, I got lucky in his building. So it felt good, man.
I think it was like the bottom out,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. You start gritting his teeth. Everybody knows that face too well. That face too well.
Luke really well, obviously. And one of the things when you get traded, it's like a rejection, right? Like it's something like, wow, they traded me. And since he's been here, he's talked a couple times about it's going to take some time for me to have closure. It's going to take some time for me to process. Have you seen that? Like, I know you watch a lot of basketball, right? Have you seen just him the last couple of weeks trying to process this? And how did he look tonight, just in terms of his spirits, in terms of the Luka
Well, number one thing I don't do is I don't try to judge Luka just based off of how he's playing basketball as much. I know it's his professional job. It's, got to do it as a teammate, but try to make sure he's just good as a human being first, and then everything else follows after that. I think I would add sentiments to his point of just, I've gone through being traded mid-season, having to pick up your family. You have all these thoughts in your head that you're going to be somewhere for the rest of your career, be with certain teammates. Things are going well. You feel like, there's not much room for, any change that you're expecting, right? It's just, I don't think he expected the change. And I think that's probably what leads to him feeling his emotions even more so in a deeper way. Rejection, I think that's a strong word. Some people would use other words to describe it, but, sometimes it can feel like that. And you got to go through, your process of grieving I just think sometimes grieving in the NBA circles right now in basketball is not like a word we use because, like, just be tough, bro. Like, you go out there and play. You're playing for the Lakers. You're playing for the Mavs. Like, just pick it up. And everybody just expects you to turn over the next page and get over it. The reality is, man, we're human too. We've said it plenty of times, but he's still a young kid. We come in here at young ages. Some of us are emotionally mature. Some of us are not. Some of us have a good handle on what our responsibility is when we come in the league. Some of us do not. It requires development in that area as a human being. Basketball is not going to fix it. No matter if you score 40, 30, it's not going to hide your deficiencies or weaknesses, and we all have them. So I'm just saying, as a protective big brother, I was just looking at him from afar, sending him texts, making sure he's good. And when I saw him, I expected him to be over the next, that hill, as we like to call it, right? Just getting over that rejection or getting over the anger. Sometimes it could lead to hatred. Sometimes it could lead to uncertainty. So I'm just proud of him, the way he's just gone out there and played and kept his family close, kept his friends close, know exactly who's in his corner. And he's got to, deal with the LA media. I don't have to deal with that. I don't have to deal with that. I'm in Dallas. I'm safely kept now. So, he has to deal with this LA media. I don't know what it's like here.
What was today like? What was today like in that journey of closure and stuff?
You said the journey of closure?
Yeah, like what it's just turning.
No, it was a good step. Good step. Just steps every day. Again, he's human. He's going to sometimes tell you guys how he's feeling. Sometimes he's not. Sometimes he's going to pretend like he doesn't speak English. And sometimes he's not. He's going to tell you how he feels. So you guys got to get used to him, man. I'm used to it already. Love the guy.
How you play with both Luka and LeBron? How did you kind of see their IQs working and meshing together out there?
Oh, man, high level, man. And you can just see the nonverbal communication that goes on. And then you see them kind of figuring out their roles of when to press and when to be aggressive. You got JJ calling a heck of a game over there too, offensively, trying to attack certain weak points of other defenses and other opponents. You heard his quote the other day where he didn't get sleep against Denver. I asked him if he got sleep against us. He said no. So I said, good. So it means he cared. He cared, and he put us, at the top of the list of like contenders in this league. You got to play hard against us. You got to adjust. You got to have adjustments. So it was exciting to be a part of this, but now you kind of take this one to the bank and get ready for when we see them in Dallas.
Thanks, everyone.
All right. Got you guys.
All right. That was Kyrie Irving.
I love them. Listen, man. Oh, thanks. Appreciate you on me, Mike. Listen, man. What you guys got to understand is what people got to understand is this wasn't a player decision. This was a front office decision. They made the choice. I told you what I was alliterated to me when the trade happened. When Kyrie found out about the Luka was traded, he got up off the training table and then was walking out of the one of the Cleveland rooms and slapped his hand on the door on the way out, and then you hear somebody else in the hall corridor saying, "What the blank are we doing?" Listen, everybody, all the teammates, coaching staff love Luka Doncic. Ownership, management didn't. It is what it is. But like I said, those guys have a bond, and I was thinking on it, Tobias. You can always think about last season. You kind of pinpoint when the championship run started. And if you guys didn't walk, we was at the studio doing this game. It was April 7th last season against the Rockets. You remember that game? At home against the Rockets. You remember that the Mavericks were down almost like 20 points most of the game. and they had that great comeback. They went the double. Remember when Dante Exum hit the 3 to tie it, going overtime? And Tobias, you remember when the game was over, you saw Kyrie and Luka embrace, hugging each other, going to midcourt, along with Derrick Jones Jr. and all the Maverick players just going together, just embracing each other. Those guys are bonded for life. And anyone on champions, those guys are bonded for life. So, you know, it's a business. That's just the fact of the matter is, in life, everything's a business when it comes to money. But like I said, yeah, I think this game is great. If I'm looking back on it, it's going to be good for both teams. You know, of course, the Mavericks have to survive with the injuries, but they get this game over with. You won't see the Mavericks and the Lakers won't see each other till April 9th. That's 3 games before the season ends. So who knows? Teams might be locked into they see you. Guys might not be playing because guys might be locked into they see it. So who knows? So both these teams get this game out the way. Now it could be about the business of basketball. It could be about with the Lakers. Tobias, Luka getting more comfortable with the Lakers in their system. Getting the jitters out, and also with the Mavericks, it could be now getting health, hopefully getting health, and guys getting more defined in their role, and then both these teams can move on and get this over with. I don't need to be hearing nothing. I'm gonna say it again. I don't need to be hearing nothing from the Mavs side, and it's basically coming from the Mavs side about stuff with Luka or whatever. He's traded. You sound like a jilted ex. You traded him. Now, Tobias, I think you agree with me. It's about winning the championship. You made what you felt a championship move. While talking to the group chat, you felt what you made a championship move. Now go win the mother lover. Because if you don't, you're gonna go down as probably the worst front office in the NBA all time. Because the fact of the matter is, you got to go win the championship. The only thing that matters, whether it's this year, next year, or the year after, whatever you got to do, if you got to go get Kevin Durant in off season, go do it. You got to try to get another. We all in now. Go win the championship. It's all about winning the championship, man.
Now you're scrambling. You just said it. Now you're looking for pieces, right? And then like if you're Nico and Dumont and them. Here's the funny thing. You trade away Luka, and then all of a sudden, 2 days later, never talking about Kevin Durant coming to the Mavericks. Never talking about, all these other situations coming to the Mavericks. I mean, sometimes in America, we all understand this part. If you're American, if you go home and nothing's broke, don't try to fix nothing. In your everyday life, if something is not broken, don't try to fix it, y'all. It's just like really, really freaking simple. But
right,
it's culture as Texans, it's culture as Americans that we must. If nothing's looking like bringing you money, then you must keep moving and trying to progress upward and upward and upward and upward. Sometimes that's a lot. It's a lot. Like sometimes you gotta just sit back and understand what patience is and what progression is. And sometimes it's not just moving everything every single moment. With all that being said, now the Mavericks will be scrambling all season. We'll be scrambling all season. No matter what happens, Lakers win the championship, Denver wins the championship, Boston wins another win, all these teams win the championship. If the Mavericks, like you just said, if the Mavericks don't win the championship, then Mavericks fans are going to pretty much rain on Luka. I'm sorry, not Luka, but Nico again. And we'll just be mad all over again. And so, yeah, bro, I mean, it's not a good thing. What you got to, as Mavericks fandom, what you got to be excited about is that you don't have to play the Lakers no more except one more time.
And that's basically at the end of the season. That's right at the end of the season.
So now the baptism of Luka Doncic is no more. Like, he already kicked your ass tonight. So then you got to wait a month and a half to see him again. So what that means is you got to go play play maybe 19, 20 more games without having to face Luka Doncic and having to worry about Luka Doncic. So go win these games. Go compete with Steph. Go compete with Anthony. Go compete with like every single. Yeah, it's about basketball. So go make basketball winning plays and win basketball games from here on out until April 9th. Don't even think about Luka no more. Go get games and go win games.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll see that, maybe we will see the Lakers in the playoffs or anybody else like that. But go take care of business just so that you can assure yourself a playoff spot.
Right. Correct. I agree with everything you said.
Can we do the stats and the facts now?
Really? I thought we were doing this. I kind of forgot about it. You really want to do these stats and facts?
No, it's about to be 1 o'clock in the morning. It's about to be 1 o'clock in the morning. Can we do the stats and the facts?
Boy, what is your major malfunction? Tobias,
oh my God,
Tobias,
it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, Tobias, if the Mavericks would have won, we probably been here up till 4 o'clock in the morning. You probably literally be shutting that place down. But let's get to the stats.
The Mavericks didn't win, so can we get the stats and facts, please? Thank you.
All right, stats and facts brought to you by Walt Chisholm because he's in his feelings tonight. All right, let's get down to it. The Mavericks shoot 54% from the field to the Rockets. Excuse me. I'm at the wrong thing.
Oh my God!
We got to wait a little bit. We're gonna wait a little bit. Just wait a little bit. Just keep waiting. Just wait a little bit. We almost there. Boy, just a little bit more.
Finish yourself already.
Just a little bit more. We almost there. I honestly thought we weren't doing stats and facts. All right, let's get down to it. All right, stats and facts brought to you once again by Walt Chisholm. He's still in his feelings. That's Walt Chisholm in his feelings.com. All right, let's get down to it. The Lakers shoot.
All right, can we get the right stats on the screen, my lord?
Yeah, the Lakers shoot 45% from the field to the Mavericks 36% from the field. The Lakers were 11 out of 40, Tobias. That's 8% from three. The Mavericks, meanwhile, they were 17 out of 44. That's 39%. Free throws, 18 out of 24 for the Lakers. That's 75%. The Mavericks were 12 out of 13. That's 93%. But this is what killed them, Tobias, especially in the fourth quarter. The Lakers just killed them on the boards, 57 to 45. Offensive rebounds were 14 to 13, favor the Mavs. But Tobias, the Lakers got 6 offensive rebounds in the fourth compared to the Mavericks 1. That killed them in the fourth quarter. Assists, 24-23 in favor of the Lakers. Steals, even up at 7 apiece. Blocks, 11-8 favor the Mavericks. Total turnovers, the Mavericks had 12. The Lakers had 14. The Lakers only gave up 8 points off their 14 turnovers. The Mavericks gave up 10 off their 12 turnovers. Fast break points, 20-13 favor the Lakers. And points in the paint, Tobias. The Lakers killed the Mavericks. No AD. Big problem. 52-34 and points in the paint advantage. Lakers. Let's get to the box score, if you will. These kind of correct. These PJ Washington stats make Ricky Goldberg look say damn. All right. PJ Washington, 35 minutes. He had no points in this game, Walt. He was a -4. He had 4 blocks, 1 steal, 5 assists, 10 boards in this game. He was 0 of 9 from the field overall, 0 of 2 from 3.
Said I had a better chance of sleeping with all those women than watching PJ Washington score, Basti. My lord.
You ain't lying about that. Kessler Edwards, the Kessler Edwards undefeated streak is over. He went 3-0 in his first 3 stints at center. He's now 0-2. He's played 13 minutes. He was 2 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. He had 3 boards in this game. He was a -15. Good Lord. He was bad in this game. He had finished up with 4 points. That was 4 points more than PJ Washington. Kyrie Irving, 40 minutes. He had 35 points. He was a -10. Probably because he had 4 turnovers in this game. Had 2 blocks. Had 3 steals, 4 assists, 7 boards in this game. 12 of 27 from the field, 5 of 11 from 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. He left it all out there. Klay Thompson had a slow start, but heated up, especially in the fourth quarter. 30 minutes, he had 22 points. He was a minus 20. He also had 1 steal, 1 assist, 8 boards in this game. 5 of those offensive rebounds. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 5 of 10 from 3, 8 of 17 from the field. Would have been 9 of 18 if he wouldn't pass them on that layup. But is it there? Max Christie, 37 minutes. He had 10 points. Most of that's in the second quarter. He came alive late in the second quarter, but didn't do much in the second half. He was a minus 3. He had 6 assists, 1 board in this game. Also had a block. He was 4 of 13, one of his worst shooting performances as a math. 4 of 13 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. Omax Prosper just played 7 minutes. Took 1 free field goal, didn't make it. He was plus 6 though. Had 2 boards in this game and 1 block. Najee Marshall, he was got off for shooting the ball. 24 minutes. He was 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. He was a plus 9, had 9 points. Dwight Powell, when he wasn't guarding LeBron, he wasn't doing much after then. He had 16 minutes. He had 2 points. He was a minus 6. He had 5 boards in this game. He was 1 or 2 from the field. 3 of those 5 rebounds were offensive. Spencer Dinwiddie, in 27 minutes, he had 9 points. He had 1 block, 3 assists, 1 rebound in this game. He was 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Named Dante Exum, he got injured in this game. Walt said he got a tooth knocked out, but we'll see later on.
Don't look like it.
Tomorrow. They'll probably come out with it. 11 minutes. He was 3 of 9 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. He was bad shooting the 3 tonight. 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He was a plus 3, had 8 points in this game. And also, Jaden Hardy didn't play no coaches this season, even though he had his hair braided. But hey, let's get to the Lakers. Rudy Hachimura, 38 minutes. He had 15 points. He was a plus 8, 19. He had 2 blocks, 6 rebounds. He was 6 of 12 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. LeBron James, we said 37 minutes. He had 27 points. Most of them in the fourth quarter. At least 12 of those in the fourth quarter. He was a minus 5. He had 12 boards in this game. 3 assists. 3 of those 12 rebounds. 3 of those 12 rebounds were offensive rebounds, all in the fourth quarter. He was 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 4 from 3, 11 out of 17. Hayes, 17 minutes. He was 4 of 5 from the field, 8 points. That's 8 more than P.J. Washington had. He's a plus 8, 2 blocks, 8 rebounds in this game. 8 rebounds in the game with 17 minutes. And Luka Doncic, 35 minutes. Bad shooting night for him. 6 of 17 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3. Stop shooting, boy. 6 of 8 from the free throw line. But he did have 15 rebounds, 12 assists. Good Lord. 3 steals, 2 blocks in this game, and 19 points. He was like plus 8 in this game. Austin Reeves, guy had a quiet 20, but it was an efficient 20. And he was a plus 16. He had 5 assists, 3 boards in this game. 5 of 12 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Lakers hit their free throws tonight in 38 minutes. Dorian Finney-Smith, he looked like Dorian. He looked like Maverick Dorian. He was 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 28 minutes. He had 2 points. He was a minus 1. He had 2 steals, 2 assists, 8 boards in this game, and a block. Jared Vanderbilt, 14 minutes. He got into a little scrappy with Kyrie. He was 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. He also had 3 boards in the game, 2 assists, and 8 points. Gabe Vincent, former Miami Heat, 16 minutes. He was 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. He had 1 steal. He was a minus 2. He had 2 points in this game. Goodwin, 6 minutes, 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 2 boards in this game, 1 block. He was a minus 2. He had 1 point. Dalton Connect.
Applebee's close. He's at Boomer Jacks.
10 minutes. Dalton Connect, 10 minutes, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. He had no other stats. He had finished up with 5 points. And Walt Tovar, that is your stats and facts brought to you by Walt Chisholm. Up in his feelings. That's Walt Chisholm, upinhisfeelings.com. Back to you, Walt Chisholm.
Thank you. We can finally end this night. This night
Who goes to Applebee's still?
Huh?
Who goes to Applebee's still? Applebee's, really? Applebee's?
Yeah, Applebee's. You still run a play for Applebee's.
Bro, I've graduated from Applebee's since 2003, bro. You know what? Since LeBron's decision day, That was my last time I was at Applebee's.
Listen,
It was a
listen,
damn decision, bro.
listen. I stopped eating.
I'm taking my talents from Applebee's to Bloomer Jacks.
Listen, Tobias, no offense, Tobias, no offense, but I don't eat anywhere that serve rib tips. That's all they say is rib tips. I don't need the whole rib. I need the whole rib. Yeah, I need the whole rib.
What about the 225?
Huh?
What about the 225?
Now, listen, I don't eat nowhere that serve rib tips. Something wrong with you. Something wrong. Give me the rib, man. You can give me the rib. What you doing with the rest of the rib? That's all I'm asking.
All right, man. Well, the Mavs take this one on the chin. They lose.
We'll see you on Thursday.
What do you mean?
Mavs take on
Lakers. No. Lakers win. Luka Doncic has triple double. We'll see you on Thursday.
Yeah, we'll see you on Thursday. 7 o'clock pregame. Join us. The season may be on the line.
Well,
especially
so the Mavs lose.
Season on the brink.
Especially Nico Harrison in that arena. They 0-3 with him in the field.
Luka's the GOAT. He had a triple double tonight. He had a triple Doncic tonight, so he's the GOAT. And maybe on April 29th he'll get you those 50 or 60 points I was looking for.
Wow, another shot, ain't it?
Just can't help it. Keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. I always do his best for business. If we don't see you around, then we will see you around live this Thursday when the Mavs take on the Charlotte Hornets.
Oh, and before we go, from all of Laker Nation to Nico, if he's watching this, thank you, Nico. Thank you, Nico. Thank you, Nico. Go take us home.
I wish you guys nothing but best. The ceiling is the roof.